Hello. In previous class, we solved some trigonometric problems regarding to trigonometric ratios. I already told you trigonometry in first chapter it is divided into three parts. The first part is ratios, and second part is complementary angles, and the third part is identities. So in the first class, we solved some important questions regarding to trigonometric ratios. In this class, we are going to solve some trigonometric problems regarding to complementary angles. So this is also very important topic for 10th class students. So you know that some identities are there in complementary, that is sine 90 minus theta and cos 90 minus theta, tan 90 minus theta, cot 90 minus theta, cosec 90 minus theta, sec 90 minus theta, where theta is an acute angle. So sine 90 minus theta is cos theta and cos 90 minus theta is cosine theta, and all these trigonometric complementary angle identities every student must should know. So we are applying these identities. We need to solve some different types of questions, and on the basis of these identities, we will ask you some questions. These questions sometimes may be under 2 marks, sometimes it may be under 4 marks also. So sine 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. This you know how it will be equal. Sine 90 minus theta is equal to how cos theta means. For example, here theta is there. So this is A and this is B and this is C. Opposite is A and adjacent is B and hypotenuse is C. So according to this, if I write sine theta is equal to, you write A, B, C. So this is C, and if it is theta, this will be 90 minus theta, because this is already 90 degrees. The sum of remaining two angles should be equals to 90 degrees, because the sum of three angles in the right triangle is 180 degrees. If it is theta, this should be 90 minus theta. If I write sine theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse, that is equal to A by C. If I write cos 90 minus theta. If I write cos 90 minus theta, we require to observe the triangle from A. So cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. Again, you will get A by C. So by this, we can write sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta, or cos theta is equal to sin. Cos 90 minus theta is equal to sin theta. Like that, we can write these trigonometric identities regarding to complementary angles, where theta is an acute angle. So by using these identities, today we are going to solve some different types of questions. If you see my first question, prove that tan 1 degree into tan 2 degree into tan 3 degree into dot 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 up to tan 89 degrees is equal to 1. We need to prove this is LHS is given as tan 1 degree and tan 2 degree into tan 3 degree dot 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 tan 89 degree. This value I want to prove is equal to 1. So if I write this is tan 1 degree and this is tan 2 degree and tan 3 degree dot dot dot, in between somewhere you will get tan 45 degrees and tan 46 degrees and tan 47 degrees dot 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 tan 89 degrees. So just I change the question according to the given question. So again I will write this is tan 1 degree and tan 2 degree and tan 3 degree dot 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 tan 45 degrees. Here just what I am doing here, tan 46 I will write as tan 90 minus how much? 49 means 46 means it will be 44. 90 minus 44 degrees. The same way, tan 47, I will write tan 90 minus 43 degrees, like that. So the last one I can write tan 90 minus 1 degree. Now the question will be changed like this: tan 1 degree and tan 2 degree and tan 3 degree dot 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 tan 45 degree. This is in the form of tan 90 minus theta. Already I told you tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta. So this is in the form of tan 90 minus theta. This I can write tan 44 degrees. And this may be 46 degrees. 44 degrees means it will be 44 degrees. So 44 46 degrees. This is cot 47 degrees. Like that, last one is cot 1 degree. This is 44 degrees and this is 43 degrees. Like that, you will get up to for cot 1 degree. If you observe tan 1 degree into cot 1 degree, these both are the reciprocals, tan and cot are the reciprocals. This is 1 into tan 2 degree and tan cot 2 degree, you will get 1. And tan 3 degree and cot 3 degree, you will get 1. And tan 45 also 1. Like that, if you multiply like that, so all are 1 values. 1 into 1 into 1 is equal to 1. So if you multiply these values by using the complementary ratios and the complementary angles, you will get the value as 1. So here tan will be equals to the cot, tan 89 will be equals to the cot 1 degree. So cot 1 degree into tan 1 degree will be 1. And tan 2 degree here, in before it will be tan 88 degree. This 88 degree becomes cot 2 degree. So tan 2 degree and cot 2 degree, if you multiply these two, you will get as 1. Like that, all will be equals to 1. And in between tan 45 is there. If you multiply tan 45 degrees value is 1. So if you multiply all ones, you will get value 1. So you can prove the product of this is equal to 1. This is also one of the important pattern question. So many times it is asked in your annual exams. So today I am going to explain all trigonometric questions related to complementary angles only. In this pattern, you will get some important questions in your exam. Sometimes it may be 2 marks, sometimes it may be 4 marks also. So you need to concentrate all these questions. The second question, this is my second question, that is find the value of find the value of 2 sine square 63 degrees plus 1 plus 2 sine square 27 degrees by 3 cos square 17 degrees minus 2 plus 3 cos square 73 degrees. So this is also one of the important question. It is also asked so many times in annual exams. So if you see the question, you required to find the value of this trigonometric function. So for example, if I write the question like this, 2 sine square 63 degrees plus 2 sine square 27 degrees plus 1. Just I change the order, and the second denominator also 3 cos square 17 degrees plus 3 cos square 73 degrees minus 2. Just I change the numerator and denominator in the order. So 2 will be the common. If I make 2 common, sine square 63 degrees plus sine square 27 degrees plus 1. And if I make 3 common here, 3 into cos square 17 degrees plus cos square 73 degrees minus 2. So here we are going to apply our trigonometric complementary angles. That is just what I am doing here, 2 into the sine square 63 I can write same as this, plus sine 27 I can write sine square 90 minus 27 means 63 degrees. This 27 degrees I wrote 90 minus 63 plus 1, and the denominator also 3 into cos square 17 degrees plus this cos square 73 degrees I am writing cos square 73 I can write 90 minus 17 degrees, so minus 2. Now it is easy to solve. 2 into sine square 63 degrees plus this is sine 90 minus theta. This is in the form of sine 90 minus theta. Sine 90 minus theta we can write as cos theta. So this become as cos square 63 degrees plus 1 by this is 3 into cos square 17 degrees plus this is cos 90 minus theta in the form of cos 90 minus theta. This becomes the sine. So this becomes sine square 17 degrees minus 2. So you know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1, 2 into 1 plus 1 by 3 into 1 minus 2. So 2 ones are 2 plus 1, 3. 3 ones are 3 minus 2 is 1. The value is 3. So the question value is 3. So this is the method to solve this question by applying the trigonometric complementary angles. So here we applied that sin 90 minus theta is cos theta and cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. So if you apply this, it will become the sin square theta plus cos square theta. Then the denominator also will become the cos square theta plus sin square theta. We know the identity, that is sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1 and cos square theta plus sin square theta also 1. So 3 into 1 is, 2 into 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 twos are 3, 1s are 3 minus 2 it become 1. So 3 by 1, the answer of this question is 3. So this type of questions also you will get in your annual exam. You need to concentrate these pattern questions. So in all questions we are applying trigonometric complementary angles. So you need to practice these pattern questions, and I mean this type of questions for your annual preparation. These are some important questions. I have taken some important questions from your textbook and other series. Here, another question is there. This is also very important. My third question is, if sec phi A is equal to cosec A minus 30 degrees, where A is an acute angle, then find the value of A. So here, this is also a wonderful question. So here given that sec phi A is equal to cosec A minus 30 degrees. So we need to find the value of A where A is an acute angle. So first you, this under 2 marks you will get. First is given is what? Given is sec phi A is equal to cosec A minus 30 degrees. This is the given question. So we require to find the value of A. So we know that sec theta is equal to cosec 90 minus theta. Sec theta is equal to, we know that cosec 90 minus theta. We are applying here this complementary angle identity. So here sec phi A, I will write it as cosec 90 minus theta, 90 minus phi A is equal to, as this I will write cosec A minus 30 degrees. Now both trigonometric ratios are in the same, I mean cosec only. So we can compare the theta. Now therefore directly you can write 90 minus phi A is equal to A minus 30 degrees. Now what happened, you see, minus phi A, so bring A to this side, minus A is equal to minus 30 minus 90. Therefore minus 6A is equal to minus 120. These will be cancelled. A is equal to 120 by 6, 6 ones are, 6 twos are. A is equal to 20 degrees. I already told you A is an acute angle, therefore A is equal to 20 degrees. Here what I did, sec phi A is equal to cosec A minus 30 degrees. Just I converted sec into cosec terms. We know that sec theta is equal to cosec 90 minus theta. Just I applied the trigonometric complementary rule, that is sec theta is equal to cosec 90 minus theta. In place of sec phi A, I wrote cosec 90 minus in theta place I wrote phi A. Now both are in cosec. Therefore just we compare these two. So 90 minus phi A is equal to A minus 30. Therefore phi A minus A is equal to, like this, you got a value is 20 degrees. So these type of questions you will get in your annual exams. But sometimes it is also, you can find this sec phi A as it is, you write. Cosec also you can write sec 90 minus theta, but it will somewhat complicated. If you convert this one, it is easy for you. Cosec also you can convert as a sec 90 minus theta. This I can write as sec 90 minus of, in bracket you want to write A minus 30 degrees. Also you will get the same value for A. So where both are sec and sec, from that also you can find the value of A. So this is one of the pattern, it is given in your exam. So this is my third question. We are going to discuss about next question, that is fourth question, I think. These are all questions are very important for particularly CBSE students. By the way, and state students also. This fourth question is also good question. If A comma B comma C are the interior angles of a triangle ABC. So here one triangle ABC is given. This is ABC. So this is angle A, this is angle B, this is angle C. It is given. I'm not writing the question. If A comma B comma C are the interior angles of a triangle ABC, show that what is asking sine B plus C by 2 is equal to cos A by 2. So this is one of the pattern question, but sometimes question may be changed. If you solve this one, same process you want to continue in other questions. For sometimes tan A B plus C by 2 is equal to cot A by 2. Sometimes cosec B plus C by 2 is equal to sec A by 2. So like that question may be changed, but the system, pattern is same. So what is the given thing? First you need to observe in triangle ABC, A comma B comma C are the interior angles of a triangle. By seeing that question only we know that what we know, the sum of three interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Therefore, A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degrees. Here I am going to start my question. The sum of three interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. From this statement, I can write B plus C is equal to 180 minus A. B plus C is equal to 180 minus A. Next, what I am doing, I am dividing both LHS and RHS by 2. What happened? You see, B plus C by 2 is equal to 180 minus A by 2. Now, B plus C by 2, here I am distributing the denominator 180 by 2 minus A by 2. So now B plus C by 2 is equal to 90 minus A by 2. So I got one statement here, B plus C by 2 is equal to 90 minus A by 2. So my question is, you need to prove that sine B plus C by 2 is equal to cos A by 2. So for that purpose, here sine is there in LHS. Both sides you applied sine. Therefore, what happened? If I applied both sides sine, this will become sine B plus C by 2 is equal to sine 90 minus A by 2. Now it will become sine B plus C by 2 is equal to sine 90 minus theta. Sine 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. This I can write it as sine 90 minus theta is cos. In place of theta, A by 2 is there. So this is my proof. That is sine B plus C by 2 is equal to cos A by 2. So this type of question, so many times you ask, this type of questions also there in your textbook. Sometimes it may be, here the question is sine B plus C by 2 is equal to cos A by 2. Sometimes it may be tan B plus C by 2 is equal to cot A by 2. Sometimes it may be sec B plus C by 2 is equal to cosec A by 2. So, but whatever it may be, the process of the solving this question, you want to begin the question from here. The sum of three interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So like this, if you up to here, the process will be same. If it is asked in cos terms, you apply cos both sides. If you asked in tan terms, you apply both sides tan. So the answer will be, you will get the answer. So this is one of the important question for 10th class students in complementary angles. We'll go for the fifth question. This fifth question also very interesting. Just I will explain you. Prove that the two questions I selected, tan 5 degrees into tan 25 degrees into tan 30 degrees into tan 65 degrees into tan 85 degrees is equal to 1 by root 3. My second question is cot 12 degrees into cot 38 degrees into cot 52 degrees into cot 60 degrees into cot 18 degrees is equal to 1 by root 3. The question is different, but the pattern is same. The question is different, the RHS is same. So first question is in tan terms and the second question is in the cot term. How to prove this value is equals to 1 by root? It is very easy. For example, if we take the tan, first question, tan 5 degrees into tan 25 degrees and tan 30 degrees. This is tan 65 is given. I will write this is tan 90 minus 25 degrees. Tan 65 I can write it as 90 minus 25 degrees into tan 85 I can write tan 90 minus 5 degrees. This degree symbols you want to write. So just I wrote tan 85 is tan 90 minus 5 degrees. So what happened you see this is tan 5 degrees and tan 25 degrees and tan 30 degrees into tan 90 minus theta. Tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. So this tan 90 minus 25 I can write cot 25 degrees and tan 90 minus 5 degrees I can write cot 5 degrees. You know that the reciprocal ratios, at least tan and cot are the reciprocals to each other. If tan 5 degrees into cot 5 degrees, that is 1 into tan 25 degrees, cot 25 degrees also 1 and tan 30 degrees is 1 by root 3. 1 into 1 into 1 by root 3 is 1 by root 3 only. So the value of the first question is 1 by root 3. I have proved it. The product of these 5 terms is equals to 1 by root 3. Here I use trigonometric complementary angles and tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. That rule we applied here. And another one is you should know that tan and cot are the reciprocals to each other. Therefore tan 5 degrees into cot 5 degrees is 1. Tan 25 degrees into cot 25 degrees is 1 and tan 30 value is 1 by root 3. If you multiply these three values, you will get 1 by 3. So hence the product of the first question is equals to 1 by root 3. The second question pattern also is same, but it is in tan terms, it is in cot terms. This is also I can write cot 12 degrees into cot 38 degrees and I write cot 60 degrees here into, this is dot means into only. Next cot 52 I can write cot 90 minus 38. This cot 52 I wrote 90 minus 38 degrees and this cot 18 I can write cot 90 minus mm, 18 means 72. Actually this question is 72 degrees I think. I'm sorry, this question is 72 degrees. So here also 72 degrees. So it is 90 minus 72 degrees. Now it is cot 72 and cot 38 and cot 60. Now it becomes cot 90 minus theta is tan theta, tan 38 degrees and into tan 72 degrees. Here cot 90 minus theta is tan theta, cot 90 minus theta is tan theta. And before I wrote the question wrong, this will be 72 degrees. Now cot 72 into tan 72. Both are the reciprocals, it will be 1. And cot 38 into tan 38, both are the reciprocals to each other, this is also 1. Cot 60 is 1 by root 3. Again, the product of these three terms is 1 by root 3. If you observe carefully, here also I use this one, this identity, cot 90 minus theta is equal to tan theta. The cot 72, cot 38, cot 52, cot 60 and cot 18. This 52 I converted into 90 minus 38. This 18 I converted into 90 minus 72. So cot 90 minus theta I applied the rule, that is tan 38 degrees. Cot 90 minus theta, it is tan 72 degrees. And the reciprocals, cot 72, tan 72, the product is 1. And cot 38, tan 38, the product is 1. And cot 60 value is 1 by root 3. If you multiply these three values, you will get 1 by root 3. So the first question also 1 by root 3 and the second question value also 1 by root 3. So like this we can find the solve these type of questions. These all questions are depends on complementary angles only. So these type of pattern questions you are required to practice more and you will get more questions in your exams. Thank you.